Today on More Than Martinis, we're breaking some rules because we're actually not making a martini. We are going to do a deep dive into Coca-Cola and what makes that brand as strong as they are, while at the same time making a beautiful classic cocktail called a bourbon and Coke.
To make the perfect bourbon and Coke cocktail, all you'll need is bourbon, Coke, a lemon, and a perfect ice cube. See that little guy? Okay, we'll set those to the side.
All right, let's do 1 ounce of bourbon first.
First. Why are you doing that first?
Because it was closest. As a matter of fact, it's better. It's better to do the non-alcoholic beverage or the cheaper beverage in there first. But it's a 2-ingredient cocktail, so I thought, surely I won't mess this up, right?
Oh, hear that sound?
I do.
And that sound? It's embedded in our brain. You can't eyeball the Coke?
No, it's got to be 2 ounces. A perfect 2-to-1 ratio.
Ooh.
So here's the other thing. This Coke is what they call Mexican Coke. So it's got actually sugar cane in it versus corn syrup. All right, next, 1 ounce of bourbon.
Hear that? Yeah.
This is such a simple drink. You've heard it's all in the details?
I think that you have the whole lemon sitch down.
Well, I was talking to you about how important it is to be accurate. Well, in this part, we're just kind of winging it. And we're just gonna do a little squeeze of lemon on top, okay? You do want a little bit of lemon juice in there. Well, garnish is where it's at. I'm gonna put a little cut right down the middle. Park that guy there.
Ready?
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Let me be honest.
Yeah.
Way better than what I thought it was going to be. Anyways, can we talk about Coke now?
Yes, let's talk about Coke now.
We always like to bring up about 3 things, 3 takeaways. So we're going to give you 3 takeaways on why we feel like the brand, Coke, the brand, is amazing. The first, it stood the test of time. Why do you think it stood the test of time?
Haven't changed the logo in what, 130 something years? It was 138, is that what it was? Had New Coke debacle in the 80s, and that was like the biggest change they made. But then they flipped right back, so only New Coke was available exclusively for like 3 months.
Can I tell you why that is?
Yeah.
It's number 2 on our list. They're loyal to their customers, and their customers are loyal to them at all costs. Honesty was number 1. Customers for 3 months did not really like New Coke, right? So Coke Classic listened, and they changed it back.
Yep.
So that's number 2.
Oh, funny fact about that. They tested New Coke extensively against the regular Coke, and New Coke won and beat Coke and Pepsi, right? New Coke did. Yet when they pivoted to New Coke, the problem was the nostalgic angle.
Well, and what do we know about brand? How do we define it? It is a gut feeling.
Yeah.
So that experience created a different gut feeling for the customers of Coke.
Yeah.
So they're like, we're not having it.
The key here is because they have such a strong brand, they were able to make an epic fail and recover quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they leverage brand equity to come back from that.
You want to do number 3?
Mm-hmm.
Tribes. Were able, and are still able to have tribes of people. So you find you have a couple people, Coke, Pepsi, right? Let's just put Pepsi to the side because Coke's all the rage. And then you have fanatics, only Diet Coke, only Cherry Coke, only Coke Zero, Coca-Cola Classic, right? Those are what we call tribes in brand. And when you have people buying in tribes and that are fans and that are loyal, that defines a brand to a T. So that's why it's one of our favorite classic brands.
Thank you. Cheers.